Hey everybody, I'm your host, Strategic Jordan, and this is Darth Vader versus Dr. Victor Von Doom in Death Battle. Oh, I don't know who I want to win. I mean, these guys, both of them, are some of my most favorite characters ever. Not even just my favorite villains, but my favorite characters ever. I don't know who I want to win. My inner child is screaming at Darth Vader to beat the shit out of this clown. But my inner dictator is telling me that Doom rules all. Let's see who wins. I'm not even going to say who wins. I don't care. I win either way.
I'm Chad, I play Boomstick.
I'm Ben, I play Wiz.
And we have a favor to ask. After the video, click the link in the description. It's going to take you to podsurvey.com/battle, where you can fill out a quick anonymous survey.
The survey is about making sure that you don't see ads you don't want to see. And if you filled out a survey for us in the past, this is a brand new updated one with a brand new opportunity to get a $100 gift card to Amazon.
So go do that after the video, but right now, it's time to see Darth Vader take on Dr. Doom.
I do it anyways because I do it anyways because I like you guys, but you offer me a $100 coupon maybe? Sure. After this is over.
These two masters of evil are experts at bending others to their will. But beneath the mask lies the scars of their past. Literally. Darth Vader, Dark Lord of the Sith. And Dr. Doom, sovereign ruler of Latveria.
Latveria! Best country.
And it's
better than Australia.
Armor and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh, it looks like it's 2D.
Darth Vader. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, this masked murderer was one of the most dangerous and respected killers among the stars. Nobody stood a chance.
You notice how his lightsaber went through the other one, yet it's alright? How did Luke even get a hold of that?
He was a Dark Lord of the Sith. He was Anakin Skywalker, an innocent child sold to slavery on the harsh desert planet of Tatooine. Anakin was a prodigy mechanic, a prodigy pod racer, and a prodigy Jedi.
The pod racer wasn't that bad.
The dealer who bought him got a pretty sweet deal.
That was the only cool thing.
You know, apart from the whole ownership of people thing. Then Liam Neeson showed up and measured his power level.
I mean, the
to
invasion of
find out that this kid was the chosen one.
That was cool. I love stories that focus on the invasion of Naboo.
Whatever
that's cool.
That means. Freed from
everything else can fuck itself.
Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin grew into an extremely powerful Jedi, capable of lifting starships and crushing buildings with just his mind. He quickly rose through the Jedi ranks to the very top and led the legendary 501st Legion in the galaxy-wide Clone Wars. He also grew into a really arrogant and whiny douche.
It's all Obi-Wan's fault.
Oh, fuck you.
He's holding me back.
Naturally curious to an extreme, the vast potential of the Force was intoxicating.
Why are you showing this? This is about Darth Vader.
Unable to accept loss and pain, Anakin sought new powers to fix his problems. After a premonition of his pregnant wife's death, he decided he had no choice but to turn to the dark side of the Force for answers.
Henceforth, you shall
Mace went out like a bitch.
Darth Vader.
Despite being trained in the Jedi's pacifism, Anakin learned that he was really freaking good at killing people and murdered nearly the entire Jedi Order. His
coolest scene in the movie.
A tearful breakup with his old master.
Second coolest.
And a leisurely dip in a pool of lava. After some pretty intense reconstructive surgery, he was rebuilt as the black-cloaked Lord of the Sith, Darth Vader.
I learned some stuff about that suit. He was in pain all the goddamn time. That suit was not comfortable.
About Anakin before, don't worry, Vader is
that game was
like
mediocre except for that intro. Just make it Darth Vader game. Fuck The Apprentice.
The ability to destroy.
Wait, wasn't that intro amazing?
Next to the power of the Force.
Should have just been Darth Vader the whole way through.
Was sustained by his dark armor, a mobile life support system designed to protect what was left of him and intimidate foes. The suit enhanced his vision, hearing, and physique. With his robot limbs, he can leap dozens of feet and lift several hundred pounds.
We're not going to talk about all the horrible pain that suit put him in.
To deflect lightsaber blows.
It hurt to be in that suit.
Unfortunately for Vader, his new body had several problems. The armor was cumbersome and weighed him down. Much of it was mismatched, snagging and pulling on his body. His incessant raspy breathing often kept him awake. His synthetic skin itched constantly, and the control panel on his chest would sometimes beep for no reason at all. You're saying in this technological marvel of an age, we can't fix one person who's fallen into lava?
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
It's very likely Vader's Sith Master, knowing his new student could become more powerful than himself, included these faults on purpose. While it caused problems for Vader at first, he quickly grew accustomed to his suit's limitations and modified his fighting style to complement his new stance and strength. And while his life support systems are vulnerable to electric overload, should the worst happen, he can use the Force to sustain himself for several hours.
Oh, that's so cool
Vader
looking.
wields a dual-phase lightsaber.
Nasty.
Unlike normal lightsabers, which are already cool as shit, Vader can
What is with
visually
Death
adjust
Battle
his
make my
to
nose
double its
itch?
length. But if
This
it
is like
lasts
the
for more
5th
than 4
fucking
hours,
time.
He needs to consult a doctor.
All too easy.
With his unmatched connection to the Force and training in both Jedi and Sith arts, he's learned a variety of techniques.
So cool.
He can deflect energy blasts with nothing but his hands, anticipate his opponent's
It's like
next
the inner
moves,
child
and
versus the
increase his
grown-up.
speed and
I don't know who I
and
want.
though his mechanical limbs cannot channel Force lightning like his
I forgot
master,
about that.
he can condense and launch a ball of electricity called kinetite.
And he can always use telekinesis to lift people up and choke the ever-living hell out of them. A power that would come in handy if you ever had to deal with an annoying co-host.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Using the dark
notice he
side of
breathed
the
and
Force,
talked at the
Vader
same time?
embraces his passion and rage in battle, complementing his extremely offensive fighting
late.
style. The angrier he gets, the deadlier he becomes.
It's 3 in the morning
He's
for me.
defeated tons of Jedi Masters, including Obi-Wan himself. He matched his secret apprentice Galen Merrick in Force combat, who is powerful enough to move Star Destroyers, and killed a doppelganger of Darth Maul by impaling himself. Damn, that's dedication.
And finally, after discovering his long-lost son, Vader had a change of heart. He rescued his son by sacrificing himself to destroy the Sith once and for all.
No, he didn't.
Or at least until the next movie comes out.
Darth Vader is impressive. Most impressive.
There is no escape.
Battle droids. I love the B1s. I'll be honest, I like them.
Dr. Doom, master of science, sorcery, and his own country, Doom is undoubtedly one of the most dangerous villains in the Marvel multiverse.
I mean, just look at him. He looks like death itself.
cool.
But before he was Lord of Latveria, Victor Von Doom was a gypsy.
His father was a highly intelligent doctor who died of frostbite, and his mother just so happened to be a satanic witch who accidentally sold her soul to the devil.
Poor orphan Victor was determined to master both science and magic to honor his parents. And
Looks a
he
little
did.
crazy in the magic
By
part.
secretly combining technology and sorcery, Victor made a name for himself with a number of miraculous inventions, including a robotic duplicate of himself dubbed a Doombot.
And get used to seeing those things. I mean, like every time Doom has been killed, it turns out it was just a Doombot.
This isn't Doom at all. It's some kind of Doombot.
No wonder he didn't use the ring. It's a complete fake.
He eventually developed a machine designed to take him to and from hell itself to rescue his mother.
Haven't you played
But
Doom?
It blew up in his face. No, like, really, it blew up in his face.
Oh. There was a Doom,
After
the game.
accident, despite
Victor
his
Doom
only
makes it
injury
portable to hell.
being a
Fucking.
single scar, Victor was horrified that his always perfect face had been tainted. Victor ran away to the Himalayan mountains and ended up joining a group of Tibetan monks.
He soon put them to work building him an awesome suit of armor to enhance his power and hide his face. He was so eager to get the damn thing on that he put on the metal mask before it cooled down, messing up his face even more.
This armor magically severed his physical connection to the
You
world,
really make me not
shielding
like
him
Doom
from the
that
nightmares
much,
and
guys.
transforming
Stop
him
it.
into a cold engine of logic.
Fucking
Thus, he took the
50
name
shit.
Dr. Doom.
Victor, please.
Oh, that fucking movie.
With his new armor, Dr. Doom soon conquered his home country Latveria, claiming the throne for himself.
Is he really a doctor?
Well, he was expelled from college, but he just gave himself a Latverian doctorate once he was running the country. So, technically, yes.
What a cop-out. Those of us with degrees had to work hard for our doctorates.
You do not have a doctorate.
Yaha, check it out. Got it in poultry science, specializing in the frying.
Well, holy shit.
Anyway, Doom's armor is mostly made of titanium, but there's way more to it. With it, he's strong enough to lift buildings, survive blows from Thanos'
Here we
Infinity
go.
Gauntlet,
The
and
cool
one-shot
shit.
the Incredible Hulk. Plus, it has a force field.
It's a shame that ruling Latveria isn't something that's probably going to help him, so they're not going to bring it up too much.
Objects he keeps with him.
But he's awesome as a
turning
dictator.
tiny pebbles into giant boulders.
Maybe I should look into this science thing.
The armor also has numerous methods of energy absorption and manipulation, giving him complete control over all sorts of machinery.
It might just be the most overpowered suit in comic history.
Shoot him in the eye.
Mean, it even has pieces of the true cross to protect against Dracula and other undead enemies.
It not only increases his physical strength, but also his magical abilities, which includes teleportation, mind transference,
Darth Vader lost.
mystical blasts, and numerous other spells he's learned over the centuries. Yes, I said centuries. Doom time traveled to the earliest days of magic and learned all he could before returning to the present the normal way, by waiting.
Ah yes, I think I'll be immortal today. But as awesome as his armor is, Doom's still a badass without it. One time, Doom found himself stranded on another Earth, buck naked after being switched with his arch nemesis Reed Richards by a celestial. Long story. Anyway, he gets attacked by a lion, which he straight up killed with a single punch. Then turned it into a pretty sweet suit.
Damn!
Under Doom's rule, his country Latveria prospered.
Oh, they are.
Its people loved their new dictator, though the rest of the world was of a different opinion.
Probably because he keeps trying to conquer it all.
Well, whether Doom is a bad guy is a bit up for debate. Sure, there was that one time he sacrificed the woman he loved to hell and had her skin turned into leather armor he wore, but for a long time, Doom's top priority was actually rescuing his mother from damnation.
And he eventually pulled it off. With that off the list, Doom did what any magically powered titan of science would do. He went time hopping to the future.
Doom explored thousands of possible future timelines, and what he saw convinced him he needed to take over the world. See, Doom truly believes he must conquer the world, as that is the only possible future freed from suffering and want.
He's right.
And he's kinda right. I mean, even the Panther God of Wakanda backed him up, and that guy looked into, like, all the futures.
However, despite his overwhelming power, intellect, and intentions, Doom is extremely arrogant to a fault.
It's ridiculous. I can't even count how many times Doom had world domination within his grasp and then dropped the ball.
It's kind of painful.
I mean, one time he stole the godly power cosmic from Silver Surfer and still lost because Mr. Fantastic tricked him into flying into a power cosmic sucking force field.
But if Dr. Doom could just keep his ego in check, nobody could ever stand in his way.
Your plan to destroy them has failed, Master.
Failed. Dr. Doom does not fail.
Oh, that's Old Spice. It's alright. It's funny.
My body.
We'll laugh at you later. The video isn't about you yet.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate.
I'm sorry I wasn't like reacting. It is
battle.
3:20 in the morning. I don't know who I want to win. I mean, Doom is so cool. Kind of fucked up in a couple comics, but that's the writer's fault.
Lord Vader, we ambushed the rebels orbiting Felucia, but Skywalker escaped. Again. I apologize. I shouldn't have been so hasty to begin.
An unwise decision. This boss is over.
That was a Chaos Space Marine. That was not Dr. Doom. That was a Chaos Space Marine.
Don't underestimate the power of the Force. Fight!
You guys playing Dawn of War?
I can sense it.
He is blocking lightsabers with his fists! They're using Chaos Space Marines for Dr. Doom's voice. I am okay with this. They are!
It is pointless to
If you don't know the
resist.
Chaos Space Marines, look up Dawn of War. Or just Warhammer in general.
Witness the power of the Force.
I was about to say, aren't those supposed to be rare? But I remember that was an experimental fighter. That's Darth Vader's.
What a farce! Enough. Beware my power! What is the meaning of this?
Oh! No, not the T-Rex! But the point is, I don't think Darth Vader is going to win, even though part of me wants him to. Doom's just got so much.
Enough.
And Doom's kinda a good guy on some occasions.
It is pointless to resist.
Why is it beeping?
You have no hope! Die!
Come on,
Got you!
KO! Vader? No!
Oh, look at
Darth
those
Vader was extremely powerful, certainly capable of obliterating a basic Doombot. However, Dr. Doom himself is in a league of his own.
Vader may be the chosen one, but Doom's experience mastering magic and science trump the Sith Lord. Plus, while Vader has proven his strategic prowess over 2 decades of experience leading an army, Doom has successfully led a country and then a whole planet.
And of course, Dr. Doom's armor is absurd. Its magical barriers and separation from the physical world have protected him from reality warping and telekinetic attacks from the likes of Thanos and the Silver Surfer.
It's like the Superman versus Goku.
And Force choke look like child's play.
I'm sorry, that was rude. That was rude. I'm sorry.
Doom's mind is armored by his sheer willpower, preventing any of Vader's force-powered mental reading or manipulation.
Unfortunately, Vader was forced to meet his doom.
The winner is Dr. Doom.
Oh.
Next time on Death Battle.
See what we got. Oh no, don't.
Ready for a rematch?
I don't think that
after hundreds of thousands of requests,
I don't think the outcome's going to be any different, guys. I mean, how much does Super Saiyan God actually multiply his abilities? It'd have to do it by a factor of, like, I don't know, 40? A factor of 40? No. It would have to do more than oh. I don't think Super Saiyan God's enough. And I'm fine with that. I hated Dragon Ball. I thought it was the stupidest shit ever. And it went on for way too long. But that's my personal opinion. Either way, this battle, I win because I love them both. Dr. Doom just a little bit more. Darth Vader's got the nostalgia factor for him, though. Anyways, see y'all next time, guys. Have a nice night.